So the Lord's still gonna bring that shit upon you. He ain't gonna bring it upon you. All right. I mean, he's not gonna not bring it upon you because you scared. Okay. He's gonna bring it upon you with you still being faithful. So that's double the amount of that you gotta get. So we have no choice but to be strong in
Luke chapter 9, verse 26. For whosoever the holy angel. So there you go. You ashamed to come out here and do the works and declare and chant out his name, you know. But spread truth. Say that for the love and fear of the Lord, you know, then the Lord's going to be ashamed of you, man.
Hebrews chapter 4, verse 16. Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in the time of need. So you see that? If you want mercy, okay, if you want grace in the time of need, which is Jacob's trouble, you got to be bold, man. And there was a quote in that show, Hell on Wheels. He said, the fierce lion gets his reward. So we know that the lion is completely bold, man. Okay? The lion will tear shit up, man. And that's how, if you want to obtain mercy, that's how you got to be in this truth, man. You can't be all scared of Esau and stuff, man.
You got to proclaim your faith. You got to choose, man. You know, are you with the Lord or are you with Satan? The Lord said, look, it's either him or the world, man. He said that he that is, real quick, what's that,
He's not with me is good.
Nah, I'm losing my mind, man. I'm losing scriptures.
I'll pull out a scripture real quick. James chapter 4, verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that friendship with
That's the spirit. That's the spirit.
Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High?
And that just cut and dry, man. Straight up. You can't meddle with both. You can't be with Satan and be with the Most High and think the Lord is justified for your wickedness, man. He's going to justify your wickedness. All right? Can you read it again, Bible?
Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High?
Meaning enemy. Okay, go ahead.
Whosoever therefore will be a friend of of the world is the enemy of the Most High.
It's an enemy of the Most High. But the Lord not for this world. This is Esau's kingdom, man. With Jacob, man. We come from each of these tribes, man. So-called Negroes, Latinos, West Indians, Asians, Hispanics, Native and Seminole Indians, man. You are the Israelites. You are the seed of Jacob, man. And guess what? As this brother was bringing out, Micah 2:10, this is not your rest, man. It is polluted. It will destroy you with a sword of destruction, man. You can't tell me that this place will destroy you spiritually and physically, man. And mentally, man. Physically, emotionally. You know, Jake right now is an emotional fight, man. You know, they gonna want to kill you. You know, just because you probably looked at them a certain way. You know?
Like on Boondocks having a nigga moment. Get up on my door, clean my shit off. Guns get pulled out, some dumb shit.
So you can't be a friend of this world and a friend of the Most High. Don't work that way, man. This is why the Lord looks for a sacrifice. You got to become a new creature. When you become a new creature, you have to change your life, man. It's a life-changing thing. It's how you eat now. You don't eat the same. You know what you worship. You worship YAHAWASHI. Who you pray to. You know, how do you conduct yourself amongst your brothers who believe in the same word as you? You know, doing what the Lord said to do, man. You know, people, you got men that got different camps, man. They quote the scriptures and say that, but they're not living that life, man. They never changed. They're just a nigga in the garden. You know, still want to rap, still want to dance, still want to shine, want the hoes. You know, hey, you got to give up something, man. And guess what? The scriptures in Romans 12:1, he said, give thy body as a living sacrifice, man. And that means on all levels and all aspects, man. You know, that can mean, look, at the end, you might have to die for this truth. All right, ultimately. But then now, in the time of this fire that we're going through, you got to change your life. That's a sacrifice. You know? You got to sacrifice, man. You got to be willing
to. Hey, Con, then when you do that sacrifice as well, you got to be joyous about it, man. You know? Because you may, whatever you can sacrifice, man, better ass job or something, you got to be joyous over your sacrifice that you've done for YAHAWASHI. It's the same thing like being a cheerful giver.
Right.
You know? So you got to do it with joy, man.
And that's what Paul said. I counted all but dung to win YAHAWASHI.
I got this is the one you had called. 1 Corinthians 11:32. It says, but when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord.
Right. So when you come in this body, you come in this fold, man. Okay, you catch hell. That's because YAHAWASHI is chastising you, man. You know, as a son, just like I do with your kid's ass. Okay, for going off. That's what the Lord does unto you, but it's not to destroy you. Okay, it's to build you up so that you can be a stronger man in the Lord, man. So that you can have a stronger foundation.
It says, but when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, that we should not be condemned with the world. Wherefore, my brethren, when ye come together to eat, tarry one for another. And that's the reason why the Most High have you give your body as a living sacrifice, so you're not condemned with the rest of the world. 2/3 of our people are going to get put to death, man.
That's right.
And that's a large number, man. That's a large number. What the scriptures say, a wave to a drop. You know, that drop compared to a wave. That drop is the elect. The wave is the 2/3, man. The Israelite world, man.
The masses.
You know, the masses of Israelites. They're going to be put to death, man.
2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 15 says, I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved.
See, many more of them which perish than those that will be saved, man. So what we supposed to inquire? We supposed to inquire how the righteous is going to be saved, man. And you know, that's hard work. That's a lot of work, because you got to be concerned and in tune to yourself. You got to be willing in the interview to like, you know what, you put off the shit. I ain't going to do that lustful shit no more, man. You know, the shit that's wicked, man. You know, scriptures say what manner of person are you to be in all holy conversation. And that means how you manage yourself. You know, because hey, you in that Christianity shit, you know, you all messed up, man. Using the scriptures wrong, taking them out of place. You know, oh, you can't say fuck, bitch, ass. What are you talking about? That doesn't mean that, man. You know? That's another topic.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 17. Therefore, if any man be in the anointed, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new.
Yeah, so you're not doing what you used to do when you was in your ignorance, man. The Lord said he waketh at your ignorance, man. Because now you became what? Anointed with the oil and the word of the Lord, man. That's important, man. You got niggas, they want to hear some deepest breakdowns, man. How about this milk, man? How about you actually working on yourself and trimming your limbs, man? You know, because this is the way. Hey, Paul said, we know the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, man. And that's the elect, man, that's going to be persuaded, man. So yeah, we are persuaded, man, into righteousness, man. Those who the Lord deemed as his elect, man, to come into the fold, man. Hey, the scriptures say, he that is in trouble, rest with us. What that means? That means come over here and sit and wait with us with the Lord, and wait for the Lord to come, man. You know, because we're actually in a safe zone, despite all you scary Israelites that's out there. You know, you think that we're in the danger zone. We're going to be martyrs. You know, we just martyrs to y'all. No, man. All right? To YAHAWASHI, we are. But to Esau's madness and to your fearfulness, no, we're not, man. Paul said we're conquerors through him that love us, man. What you talking about, man? Come on, man.
It's Hebrews 10, now 22. Let us draw near with the true heart in full assurance of faith, having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience and our bodies washed with pure water. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promised. So that's the main point, that this is our profession, man. So we're supposed to hold it without wavering. There's nothing supposed to stop us, I'm saying, from doing what we got to do in the Lord. The Lord give us all of the tools in which we need and a correct mindset in which we're supposed to have to attain salvation, man. You know what I'm saying? So like how the brother was saying about the whole scariness and all of that, and people worried about Esau coming down on us. YAHAWASHI constantly spoke upon, you know what I'm saying, the prophets spoke upon, you know what I mean, the other nations and stuff coming down on us. It's prophesied what's going to happen already. So you acting like we're doing something so extra that's just going to make them run down on us like it's not supposed to happen already. Right. You know what I'm saying? Do you not know what you signed up for? Have you not read as the scripture saith? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. This thing is simple, man. Whenever you on any type of job, what? You have a job description. And with that job description is going to be duties, and there's going to be expectations. So what should your expectations to be? You serve the Lord, you make sacrifices as brothers have said, and they expect that when that time comes, you might have to be put to death for the Lord. That you might be looked bad, they might try to label you as a terrorist, and like you're doing something so radical when all we're doing is reading the Bible. And we waiting upon the Lord patiently as the rest of us waiting on the Lord. These things are supposed to happen. It has to be something within us or something that we're doing to rile up that spirit within Esau for him to come down upon us, man. This is all part of the process, man. You know?
Yeah, I got it. It's Ezekiel chapter 9, and I start at 4. And the Lord Yahawah said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
So ain't that's what we doing? We sighing and crying, right? Well, brothers out here, you know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you about what? The Jake that got shot in the back, you know what I'm saying? About by the Edomite and all that. That's sighing and crying. Because I feel bad that what my people getting shot down like this, man. You know what I'm saying? All the evils that's constantly going on within the earth. And how our people are not serving the Lord and not in his righteous power as we supposed to be. That's sighing and crying. The Lord told us, man. Cry to me. Let me know what's going on. Talk to me. Holler at me. You know what I'm saying? So I can come down and I can rain on them, man. And that's what the Lord is about to do. So for that, and we showing our diligence toward the righteousness of the Lord, now we really for the Lord going to put that seal on our foreheads, man. That seal of exemption, man. Lord willing, you know? Yeah.
And even word water.
Fuck say something real quick. Hey, if I can say something, I just saw something super spiritual, man. As a car driving by, man, you had two Jakes, one Edomite in the middle, all right? Two Jakes just looking at us regular like, and the Edomite sitting there giggling, laughing, man. See, that's the damn, Esau's the damn devil, man. That's why people got it. Esau already knows he's condemned. He barely even knows what we about, man. But he just feels the need to smile within his spirit. Two Jakes regular just looking, man. Yeah, they keep laughing off and shit, man. Oh, Esau's the damn devil, man.
Verse 5. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city, and smite, let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, and women. But come not near any man upon whom the mark, whom is the mark, and the beginning, and begin at my sanctuary.
Right, so the Lord is going to start off with his house, with his own people, man. Starting off at the top of the house, these brothers, man. And you got all of these Jakes that want to call themselves political activists and this, that, and the third, but they ain't really about nothing. They ain't really trying to do nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? They just up there playing a position and giving money by Esau to pacify the masses of the people, man. To pacify our community, man. They ain't really doing that, so the Lord's going to start off with them, because they supposed to be the leaders and the heads of the nation. Them, and you got like, the so-called pastors and priests in the churches. If they was righteous, they supposed to be the correct ones, right? So the Lord is going to come after them first, man, because they have the highest respectability amongst our community. We not respected. No matter what we do, we just corner boys to people. We just niggas from the ghetto. But people in the churches and your activists, they got the prestige, they got the esteem, man. They got the respect, they got the money, and they got the power to move shit to make shit happen. Right? But the Lord ain't choose them, man. Now, right, the Lord did choose them. The Lord chose them for that death angel, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Lord chose them for. And we hoping that the Lord chose us for the correct purpose. That's why we out here trying to warn you people, man.
Hey, when the Lord prophesies about the daughters of music of Israel shall wax low, hey, he didn't lie. Now the music is so bad that you have rappers which are now establishing themselves to be what? The spiritual leaders. You know? Because niggas eat, sleep, and shit music, which is garbage. And now you got T.I. for an example. You know, I wouldn't be surprised that Kanye West will run for president and win. I wouldn't be surprised. You know?
So Snoop Dogg got a album or some shit. Snoop Dogg, don't he got like some gospel shit?
Oh, yeah.
Some gospel album?
That's a little while ago.
A while ago, yeah. But now these rappers have become your spiritual leaders and your guidance, man. Which leading you to destruction, man. You know?
Yeah, I just want to say this, man, about you know, because how they don't got respect for us. But look, you still gotta respect the fact that you still see us out here for years, man. Every single Saturday.
Right.
That don't tell your ass something, man. You know, that really don't tell you something, and you retarded as hell, man. But you gotta respect the fact that we dedicated to this more than anybody else is dedicated to anything on this entire earth, man. Okay, especially with the Apostles and Elders of Great Millstone. All you other camps gotta respect GMS, man. You gotta respect the Apostles and Elders of GMS, all right? Because they've been doing this work week in and week out for 30 years without a break. Nate took breaks, man. He's been on a yacht and jet setting and doing this and that. Yohana take breaks. All right, all these other guys take breaks, man. So you gotta respect us, man.
Yeah, so,
Oh, all right, so you got something?
This is Romans chapter 8, verse 14. For as many as are led by the Spirit of the Most High, they are the sons of the Most High. You know, because it takes faith to come out here, man. We gotta do this, man. You know, okay. You know, the Spirit bears witness, man. Okay, because like I said, we all joined together, man, by the Spirit, right? For ye have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but ye received the spirit of adoption, you know, and being in that chains of darkness, man, being in that fear, we're not in that no more, man. You know, we're being adopted back, man, to the Heavenly Father, man. You know,
it was a season on that.
Right.
Basically, in the time to fear, we heard Esau for our lives, man.
Right.
The word wasn't there to save. The Lord took the word away, so we would go through that, man. You know, to appreciate our power, which is YAHAWASHI, to call upon Him, man. So it was a season where we was in a time of fear, man. But now look, like you said, we're being adopted
back, right?
Yeah.
Right. You know, and one of the curses was that we were going to go after Esau, roughly paraphrasing, and 7 ways, man. But now we standing out here bold as a lion, man. You know, in His kingdom, man, telling Him about His demise, man. You know, we're reading their eulogy. You know, right? Right. It says that we have received but ye have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father. You know, and we cry to the Lord, man. You know, that's goes what the brother was talking about, the silent crying, man. You know, we cry to the Father in all sincerity and truth, man. You know, hopefully to be part of their elect, man. Hopefully to be delivered from the said perils, man. That's about to come here, man. You know, Jake, this guy don't even know what the hell's going on, man. You know, okay. You know, they just looking for that check, man. You see, right?
Man, them say this, Esau, you in trouble. You in trouble like a motherfucker, man. Because now we have the calling. We can call now. We can call back into our Father, man, our Lord and Savior, man, and deliver us. And it's just a matter of time until He answer our prayers, man, and make the kingdom on earth, man. It's just a matter of time, man. You know?
The Lord's word is going to stand ashore, man.
Hey, Baba Kushai, you know how it feels? If you got children, you know how it feels. All right? You got a little baby, little daughter, little son crying, and daddy, daddy. You want to be there to, you know, anything that comes in that, try to hurt that, you going to kill it. You know how it feels. So how much more the Heavenly Father and his children, His seed that He planted, man, to be in His likeness, man. So you think the Lord ain't sitting there, you know, YAHAWASHI sitting there with upset a little bit, like, yeah, do something, you know? YAHAWASHI is sitting right next to the Most High, desiring, burning to come back, man, to get wrecked, man, to catch wreck, man, you know? And your little brother, you know? Yeah, your little brother come home from school, niggas messing with him. What you do? Word? You know, you old, yeah, you on your 30s, little brother, teenager. You out there trying to beat teenagers up, man. Then you might, he bring his brother, now you fighting his brother, which is your age or something. You know, but you gonna be there to protect them, man. When they cry, oh, you feel some type of way, man. You know, you gonna feel that thing. You know, when the Lord give us that power, man. You're gonna be crying for little Timmy. You're gonna be crying just like we cried. We cried. Our ancestors lost relatives, and that was just taken away from them as soon as they was born, man. Never had a chance to raise their son. Never had a chance to raise their daughter, man. And you knew it was killer, man. Mentally, man, spiritually, because you knew what this devil was capable of doing to that little child, man. Man, it tells you in Joel, you was turning our children into homos, man, to harlots, man. Men, little boys into harlots, man. To be fucking pleasing you Edomites, man. Fucking demons, man. Oh man, yo. These devils, you talking about pedophiles? They wasn't coming down on pedophiles back in slavery. When they was taking Jake, little boys, and turning them into harlots, using them for their pleasure, little boy sucking his grown-ass man off, man. Fucking devil. Get me mad, man. That shit's sick, man. You got the nerve to call somebody a pedophile? Man, you the known pedophile, man.
Hey, and you saw he puts it in the movies, man. You know, there's a cut their movies, man, where it shows where homosexuality was going on at that time, man. You know, a lot of those innuendos, man, were being shown, man, through the directors and producers of these movies, man.
Yeah. You know, what the hell y'all doing with Rome? What you doing when you the Greeks, Romans? Man, y'all had fucking orgy parties, man. Show you that in Spartacus. You just said it. Show you all that in their movies, man. Because they want to reenact them scenes, man. They want to, and then you got Edomites would call themselves scholars because they real acquainted with their history of being in Rome and Greeks and things. And they'll tell you, man, it was sickening. And they know that for them to even make mention of it, they want to give the audience discretion, man. Like, you know, this is the point. Back then they did this little. Come on, man.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's no moral boundary as far as that's concerned, man. Because no hiding, man. He just puts it out there because Esau is a different manner of people, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a goddamn reprobate, man. You see, you know. So this is why he's gonna have this out here in the movies and stuff like that. There's no shame in it, man. This is part of his heritage, man.
Right, that's
Being
history.
a homosexual, the scriptures talk about that, man.
But look, people don't say nothing about that stuff though. Nothing.
Right.
But people can say all shit about us all day long. But what about all their wickedness? What about their treacheries?
Right.
What about their shit, man?
Right, yeah.
But yeah, the scope is always on us no matter what. But the so-called white man can't do nothing wrong. They build gymnasium, which means a place to be naked.
Right.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you want to go somewhere just so you can sit around a bunch of men and be naked, man?
Yeah. And you got these athletes that do anything for money. You'll die just being a basketball player, or football player, to get fame. You got them on that sports magazine. They still carry that spirit, man. The sport magazine where all the athletes be naked.
Dwayne Wade up there.
Yeah. And that goes back to what? Gymnos, man. No?
I got a quick picture real quick. Sirach chapter 5 verse 4. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm hath happened unto me? For the Lord is long suffering. He will in no wise let thee go. Right? And that's good for our people really, but that goes for Esau as well, man. Okay? Because the Lord is no wise going to let you go for that, man. You know, all the wickedness that you have done unto us, man. You know, feeding our babies to alligators, man. But guess what? All the Esau, your forefathers, laid down to rest, man. They was good when they laid down. But guess what? The scripture just said that the Lord no wise will let you go. So guess what? You got to pay for that in this life, man.
Right.
You know? So now we back here once again, and we got to play this stuff out, man. And you're going to get double, man, straight up. Whereas you was feeding our babies to alligator bait, you might have a damn... Hey, we just gonna have like a damn bin of your babies and just feed them as snacks to alligators, man. That would be twice as feeding our kids to alligator bait. Remember, you gotta pay double, man. So we just gonna be chucking them up in the damn bin, dig it in. We just gonna be eating my babies and chucking them to alligators.
We're gonna take you to the highest mountain and flip your ass, man. Make you fall and take joy off your falling down and splattering on the ground, man. That's what we gonna do, man. You know?
Esau,
Since you devils don't,
Esau like skydiving.
despise height, you know, that's your
yeah,
average, man.
Esau like skydiving.
Yeah,
You gonna love it.
skydive with no polish.
About what was subliminal messages in TV and movies and things like that. Well, what about reality? You got something called NAMBLA, which is a North American Man-Boy Love Association, man. They have a real website about this. What about the Catholic priest world out there? How many scoffers and scorners that come up to us calling us pedophiles? How many of y'all over there are protesting their wickedness, man? And this is known facts. This is known, proven people in the reality. Thousands of kids, little boys, coming out now grown up and telling their stories on television, man.
Hey, that dude Corey Feldman, that's his name?
The actor.
The actor, yeah, he was talking about how he was abused. Him and the other, yeah, he was talking about them. He said, I won't say their names, you know, because he was afraid of dying.
And that movie too with what's his it like Boone? I think it was what, Boondock Saints. Is that it?
Doc Saint.
That's it. Where the priest was touching them when they was little boys and they grew up to be like murderers or some shit. Was it that?
No. It took place like in Boston, South Boston.
Okay.
Same similar movie, though, right?
If you certain movies, I can't think of the exact name of it, but you had instances where it was just like that. Then the kids grew up to be, you know what I'm saying, something horrible. Then they wanted revenge on the first people that fucked them up like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this real quick. This place is so sick, man. That you see homosexuals, two men, adopting babies, man, and acting like they're some happy family, man. That's sick, man. That's sick on a whole level, man. You got this little 2-year-old child, he don't know nothing, and then they got the nerve, two Edomites, or probably Jake and fucking Esau together, and they got the nerve to adopt the.
I don't know if you want to do it earlier rather than later.
You know, so-called Negro or something. You know, that shit is sickening, man.
And they had that on World Star, man. It was little Jake Baby. There was two faggot Edomites, and then he was like, the little Jake Baby was telling him, "Daddy, kiss each other, kids." You know, that's disgusting as hell, man. And you know they doing way more behind closed doors, man. You got to be insane to give a child to two homosexual males, man, or females, man.
That is sick, man. That is sick. Because homos don't have they don't have no boundaries, man. You know, their mission is to hope that child grow to being a homosexual too. They're very aggressive, man. All right, you're very aggressive. And there was this video that was, well, hold on. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, that's what you say, you know, I seen even my couple with this little young Jake, man. And the Jake was crying for some reason. I'm trying to get kids, you know, he was crying. But it was no way he knew how to console that kid, man. Right. You know, and it was him with the other one, and they had learned it after he had a shirt on, where it was like, you know how you have to stick figure as man and woman, but there's two men, and he was holding the little kid in between a t-shirt, man. You know, and this is the system that Esau has set up, man. It's like they're awarding, you know, the little Jake kids, man, to these Edomite couples, man. Now it's both men, you see, you know, and who knows what's going on behind closed doors, man, with that kid, man. You know, you see, because it's more than just they want to say a lifestyle, man. It's a pure lust, man. A pure lust of Esau, man, to want to do these things, man. That's pure lust, you know. And everybody else is trying to say that fight for the rights, man. You know. And hey, man, if you're against this truth, man, then that's what you're for, man. That's what you're for. That's what you fight. You know. And you nigga woman, man. I don't want to hear nothing, man. Now you don't even want to complain now, because now it's being taught in the schools now with their kids now. But wait a minute, that was all good before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's all good to have one of your best friends being a sodomite. You know, they always got one of those. You know, right? Yeah. And then but now when you're finding out now that they're pushing it on your child, you know what I'm saying? Now it's a problem now, man. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is that you can't do nothing about it, man. So you got to keep that mouth shut and you got to deal with it. You see what I'm saying? You know, don't be a hypocrite, man. You see?
Hey, for now long, brothers about to shout if you can help. You know, don't use the F-bomb. Let's call them sodomites. Right. And you sodomites got a problem with that word. You call them a sodomite, they get mad just like if you call them a faggot. But you're a sodomite. That's what you are, man.
Real quick, because you said lust. You used the key word lust, right? Romans chapter 1 verse 24. Wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lusts of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves.
That's written in the scriptures, man.
Yep.
That's there in the scriptures to show you that, look, man cannot lie with mankind, man. Two men are not to be with each other, man. That's unseemly, man. You know?
And you can't turn on a TV show without saying that shit, man.
None, not
every
one.
Every single TV show I watch, every single one. And I just started watching because they got a new season of the show called OA. And it's about like interdimensional type stuff, like they tapping into like the spirit world. So that's why I watch that, you know, see what I can extrapolate out of that, you know what I'm saying, or what Esau plan on doing and shit like that. And even in that, it's supposed to be about interdimensional travel and spirits and stuff like that. And they gotta add some homo shit in there, like, come on, are you serious, man?
It's a cancer.
So I can't stop.
Like another thing we didn't mention, Hollywood behind the scenes. In order to get a big break and be on TV, you know, you gotta do a favor, man.
Take a seat on that casting couch.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the same thing with the new Troy movie, man.
Oh,
Achilles. man. Yeah, and I was excited that they finally about to start having so-called Negroes or our people play who we really was in history, man. Because we was really the Spartans, you know. Other types of doctor went in on how we was really the Swedes, the Vikings, okay. So we was really all those great figures. Here it is, they make this new movie of Troy. I mean, the series Troy. I was excited as hell to see it. I was getting amped. Like, let's go, man. And then what? He ends up being a homosexual, man. I'm like, yo, gotta be kidding.
That's white supremacy right there, man.
Verse 25, who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie?
Exactly. You gotta stress that point. Who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie? Only man can do that, man. Only Esau, the devil, man. All right? Only he can do that. That's why his deception as far as social media, mainstream media, or your television. You know, he put these plants out there for you to bite, man. For you to take root and eat, man. And then you do. And then all of a sudden your concept of reality is no longer reality, man. Now everything is fan. Everything is based off what other people think. Fuck other people, man. What's the truth, man? And that's why Jakes don't realize until the Lord meets you at your doorstep and something happened with somebody in your family, and now all of a sudden, like you said, oh, now you want to fight for what's right. They put homosexuality into the history because starting 2020, they said that here in New Jersey, they said in the history classes they're going to start teaching the history of the LGBT, man. So now these children going to school, they're going to be in the history books and have to take a lesson, probably do a report. What homosexual figure who you admire, idol, shit like that. No idolize, period, man. You know, and that's what this wicked school system do to these children, man. Then they amongst each other like demons and shit, with all this other shit they do. You know, they don't give a fuck. These little kids supposed to be the future. They say that, right? They not the future. They just born in vain, man. They gonna die, man. Half these little niggas over here in North that go to these schools, most of these niggas they ain't gonna be shit. What they gonna be? They gonna be out here, new niggas on the block, running the new block, running the old block. They gonna be the same niggas criminals. They gonna be the same chicks getting pregnant, having babies, and just going to welfare. It's been going on for years, man. Ain't nothing over here, man. This shit is a dump, man. Jake over here, this old North, Irvington, Hillside, all this shit in this area ain't shit. Nobody shit, man. It's rarely few for somebody to be. The last person that came up out of here, I think, was Shakur Stevenson, the boxer, man. You know, what happened to Shaq? Shaq got the movie theaters over here. We right here by Shaq Theater. He don't pay no homage nor make mention that he's from this place, man. He only visited this place because his grandmother was living here until she passed away. And that was over there by Weekway. That's around the corner from him. But, you know what I'm saying? Seen him a few times, but he don't do shit for this place. Either way, this place is going to be destroyed, man. There's no hope. Most of the people just following each other, man. Bunch of dumbasses, man. You know, you hear somebody say, the Bible contradicts itself. All right, so tell me in the scripture where the Bible contradicts itself. Where it contradicts itself. You can't tell me. Oh, the Bible was tampered with. Oh, if the Bible was tampered with, well, tell me in the Bible where the Bible was tampered with. Nobody want to hear that shit. Now you can't answer shit. You know, like, what the fuck? Like, just repeating what other people say. You do what other people do. You ain't nothing but a mockingbird, man. You're a zombie, man. If social media said it's okay to be a homo, y'all niggas is fucking homos, man. That is crazy. That is crazy, man. That's crazy. When you think about it, it's crazy. Social media said it's okay to be a homo. Now motherfuckers out here homo. You got parents that are older than me with their children talking about, you gotta let him be what he gonna be. You know, the generations, the young generation coming up, you know, it's always like that. The old always talking down on the young generation. You gotta let them be. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Hey, real quick, because the old way of how we were living, man, you know what I'm saying? So to speak, man, literally, man, the grandfathers, great-grandfathers, man, they're suspended, man, in the ground. Word. You know what I'm saying? By the way, how this whole generation's athlete is acting, man. You know? This stuff was always taboo in the community, man. Always taboo. It was going on, but it was behind closed doors, man. You know what I'm saying? But now, this damn devil told you to give you the green light. You want to be the top, you want to be the top sodomite. Right. You got to be the most flamboyant one. You know what I'm saying? You know, we are great people, man, but you got to be number one in wickedness as well, man. You know, you got to be number one in wickedness as well, man. And for you beta Jake's niggas out there, man, that say, oh, I ain't got a problem with it. Well, now, guess what, man?
And it's being taught to your children in school, man. And you can't do a damn thing about it, man.
Right.
Okay? All right? Because why? Is because you took on the liberty that Esau gave you, Esau, the so-called white man, gave you. Okay? And you ran with it, man. You ran with it. You know? Now you can't do nothing about it now because now it's being forced, it's being jammed down your kid's throat, man. Okay? They're forced to deal with it, man. They're forced to come on the terms of that type of mild perverse attitude, man.
Hey, so you know your history teacher, you're gonna have a lot of them quit because they know it's not right. So you know you're gonna have something big day out teaching your kid, man. You know, he's gonna, and guess what? He's sort of gonna force it down your throat, man. You might have some gay or homosexual project that he gotta bring home to you that you might have to help him do it with, man. You know, and then if you don't bring it back, he's sort of gonna say, yo, where's your project at, man? You know, but we'll piece up what you were saying now. Exodus chapter 23 verse 2 says, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
See? Hey, that's to the point, man. You don't follow a multitude of people, man. You follow a multitude of people if they just go jump off a cliff. You won't do that. But why would you follow them to go be homos, man? You got women in their 30s, man, 40s, man, 50s. Just now tampering and trying out, you know, the waters, you know, dipping their feet in the water of being a gay. Are you fucking kidding me, man? Old as hell, man. You know damn well you grew up and that wasn't life, man. You know? Come on, man. This shit is sick, man.
It's like, that's how you know, like, just because you're older, that don't mean you got fucking wisdom, man. You know what I'm saying? You just been a follower just like you 20-something years old. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of my, old friends or whatever, his mom was, at the time, was like 42 or something like that. You go now and you want to get a heart tattooed on your face and get rings all in your face because that's the new thing to do. Ain't you supposed to be setting some type of example? You 40 fucking, your youth is past, man. That shit wicked anyway, but come on, man. And you out here still looking for jobs and you go get a heart tattoo on your face? Come on, man. That age shit don't mean shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, brothers like our age got more wisdom than a lot of older people, man. Age don't mean shit. Age should mean wisdom based upon your experiences, but with our people, that proves completely wrong, man. You know?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why you got guys that made the song Second Childhood.
Yeah.
Babies made the song Penny Pan. You know?
When they go back to that youthful state, you can't relive that shit. It's over and done with. I mean,
Just to back you up, Job 32:9, great men are not always wise, neither do the aged understand judgment.
exactly. Meaning what? Older people are not always wise, man. You know what I'm saying? It's plain and simple. Like the scriptures tell you that a man that have traveled much knoweth a lot. You know what I'm saying? He declared much wisdom. Why? Because that only happens when, okay, say you've been through a whole rough life, you've been through abuse as a child, you had to come up on your own. You know what I'm saying? And you ran away or whatever the case may be, you ended up on your own, you had all the hard struggles, now you're successful later in life. You know what I'm saying? But you got a lot to give based upon your experiences because you know what it's like to be at that bottom. You felt that and you still feel that and you will never let that go away. So you appreciate every moment and you analyze things, man. But the average Jake, they just going with the flow, going with the times, not reflecting on their actions. That's why when people constantly get into arguments, there be a bunch of petty bullshit that people argue about, man. I'm saying when somebody got to be the bigger person, like, no, this shit is stupid. You got older people arguing with young people about a bunch of nothing, man. A bunch of nothing. And can't get past holding grudges with people and all of that type of stupid ass shit, man. We like as a people, we the worst people upon the face of the earth, man. Just because Jake can't acknowledge their own goddamn faults, man. It don't take much for you to examine yourself. If you don't want somebody telling you about yourself, well, you look in the mirror at your own damn flaws, man. It's simple, man. And work on the shit, man.
This is Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 21. How long shall I see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet? For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sodom's children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
Hey, cause what? It don't take much to be evil, right? That's at the tip of our fingertips in this society. It's easy, man.
Easy to be wicked.
It's easy. Look at how easy it is to get a gun in the neighborhood, to get a gun, you know what I'm saying, in your local neighborhood or whatever, as opposed to you trying to start a business in your neighborhood. And everything that you got to go through to try to, you want to try to get a loan from Esau or to go to college or to do that. They make the shit that's supposed to be good for us hard to do, but the wicked shit very easy and accessible to us, man. They set it up like this. That's why the scriptures say, Psalms 119 and 95, the wicked have waited for me to destroy me, man. They put all of this evil shit within our neighborhoods and wait for us to destroy ourselves because they know there's nothing here for us, man.
I remember my grandmother back in the day, she used to be like, turn that shit off. That rap is the devil. She actually right, because rap is nothing but lies. Yeah. And that's why and anybody can do it. Right. Everybody's a rapper now. Put words together that don't make sense. Have no plot, no meaning, don't know. Just put a beat behind it, and you like.
It's not even songs no more. I call them joints because they just rambling through it. It's not a song. The song is structured. It has some sense to it. They just joints.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So thinking back, when my grandma used to yell at us for listening to it, saying rap was the devil, she was right. It's a bunch of lies, man. It's a bunch of bullshit, niggas. It's easy to just put words together. I get the Glock 9 and put it together, shoot your head off, nigga, get your girl. Like, that's easy as hell. Anybody can do that. Anybody. That's easy because it's a bunch of lies. He ain't doing that. If it was, he'd be locked up.
It's called talking.
Yeah, just talking,
So he doing.
shit. Just talking nothing. Yeah, that ain't music, man.
But that whole thing with the CIA they did in Chicago, and the reason why the death toll was rising in Chicago is because they put the guns on the street. And then also, what they did was they created a so-called regional base of rappers, man. Right. Because a lot of those guys that's in Chicago got getting killed, man, is behind the regional rap game that they got going on. You know, just check it out. When you check it out, a lot of those rappers that got put to death, a lot of those guys that got put to death in Chicago, a lot of them were aspiring rappers. As far as them having they may have a couple of songs out, little regional songs, and Esau is the damn devil, man, because now he's working on a low level to where he's not even doing the mainstream music and creating that whole madness before us, but he's now doing it on a low level to where he's still on a regional level, you know. So now he's giving that this little regional rap this little shine, and then now it's really connected to the gang violence in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? This is why the death toll is rising. It's all systematically stamped out and planned by Esau.
Another thing too, by Esau, he's ruling the world. Scripture Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Now, this devil, if he would to rule the world and made things right, people established, people being wealthy off their own, wealth, be establishing their own wealth, for their generation, it'll be what needed him. And on top of it, everybody will outshine you devils. Even the heathens, the gooks, the Hamites, they will outshine you. You will have nothing. You will be nothing. Nobody would want to deal with you because, you know what I'm saying? So that's why he has to constantly keep pushing bullshit, because if he push the wicked shit, he can say, hey, y'all need me now. That's why he's problem, reaction, solution. Auto ad KO. He sets the problem, people react, and then he come with the solution. When really, there was no problem.
Right. Exactly. I got some real quick. Psalms chapter 64, verse 6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. It says both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
Meaning it's deep, man. When you sit back and you meditate and you just sit there and think of the most wicked shit you can do, but disguise that you did it. Right. You can think it. You could come up with it. Satan will be right there. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Other demon, other lion spirit come. That was good. You be sitting there like, you're gonna end up doing that if I do that. But if I make them fight each other, they'll never know that I started it. So let me get him ticket. Let me make him hate him.
That's what women do.
That's how you divide them.
Right. That's called social studies.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, and then they set up these think tanks and these conference roundtables, man, to destroy these people right here, man. Okay, that's a so-called reason why those think tanks are created, man. Okay, how to destroy these people, man. How can we bring them low out of and keep them low, man? Because because other nations prosper when we're on the bottom, man. Look at how many people we got about other nations in this neighborhood. How many of them we keep in business, man? You know, how many of their children have we put through college, man?
Yeah.
Because of our ignorance, man. Okay, you know, you got these Ishmael, okay, the so-called Arabs. They come over here, right? All right. Now they supposed to be Muslim, right? But why they got pork? They sell pork in the store, okay? All right. They'll cut you up a pound of ham real quick, man. Okay. All right. They got the blunts in there. They got the cigarettes in there. You know, but they're gonna touch it though, man. But they're so fucking greedy, man. They'll fucking sell it, man. They'll go against their belief, man, to go ahead to make you keep rich off your ignorance, man. And you ain't supposed to be eating the fucking shit any goddamn way, man. You know, or smoking anyway, man. You know, but these people they prosper off it, man. Okay, these little hole in the wall Chinese restaurants, man. You know, okay, dirty ass walls. The place all broken up, graffiti on the wall. You going in there ordering food behind a bulletproof glass, man.
They don't wash your
You know,
hands.
you know, they don't give a damn about you, man. They don't eat the same thing you eat there, man.
Nope.
You know, since when is chicken and French fries the best seller on the Chinese restaurant menu, man? You see, because you simple ass niggas, man. You see? Okay.
Chinese and Japanese, they're the most savages of the earth.
Yes.
They savage, man.
Whatever.
They'll make straps out of anything. Everything is edible.
Yeah.
Everything. I've seen a video on YouTube years ago on a certain goop, a certain Hawaiian that basically he recycled his shit. He made it hard, like how you know how the pork skins look, pork skins in the store.
Yeah.
He actually recycled shit, feces. And he was talking how in the time of a crisis and still has this and that. He did, went into that.
Yeah.
And he showed you and it was like, yo, you serious?
Yeah.
They over there eating dogs, man, in their land.
Yeah, they have a festival every year.
That's fucked up.
The festival of the dogs, and you see it because I believe it was on Vice. They did it, you know what I'm saying? And they show you how they capture all the dogs and then they roast them, get all the skin all burnt over, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
On top of
yeah,
the pieces and all of that. That shit is a delicacy over there, man. You know what I'm saying?
And the dogs be alive. They still be moving. Their skin, it hurts to move and shit.
Yeah.
Man, you need this.
All of that, man. And on top of that, just China in general. You shouldn't eat nothing from there, period, but America imports most of the stuff from China. All the foods, because the waters and stuff over there is contaminated.
Right.
So majority of stuff that you're getting from over there that's coming here is contaminated.
Right.
Then you got plastic rice that they making. The rice not even goddamn real.
Cabbage.
The cabbage,
Oh, yeah,
all that
cabbage.
stuff.
Cabbage.
Yes, I saw that on the, They peeled it and you can actually see the plastic on the shit. Then I seen a video, this damn goop, right? He went outside, took a piece of cardboard just like this,
Oh yeah.
put it on the ground, wet it,
Yeah.
and he's stepping on it with his bare feet, right? With his bare feet, mashing it all up, folding this shit, and make it into a fucking bread bun, man. How do you do shit like that and sell this shit?
That's a
man?
heathen.
Hey, well, Rostar, so damn cool Chinese person, man. They got caught. The person was filming her. She was like cutting up a snake, man.
Yeah, oh yeah,
She
and
stepped her head on it.
stretching it out. Yeah, I see
Yeah,
that.
like she about to serve it up. General toast, man. Whatever they can get their hands on, they'll serve it to you. You think these niggas? You think they care about your so-called Neos, Latinos, and natives, man? You know, like the bro said, you know how many Minglings we sent to college, man? Eating all that pork fried rice every day.
And with that cabbage, I saw the video, the one you saw. They had the sink full of water, and they take the chemical and they dip it in, and it comes liquidy. But then eventually they form it into the cabbage, like because it's gonna harden up. And they got their hands and they mold it like a cabbage, and then they roll it, and then when they done with it, it looks like an actual cabbage. That shit is sick, man.
And this is stuff we put in our body.
Yes. Read one more time. So, Psalm chapter 64, verse 6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
Their heart is deep, man. They give a diligent search, meaning they sit down and meditate. Like you said, they got big tanks. You know, they got people that will sit there in the office and they'll say, God come in there, I want this to happen. Get it done. And you got a group of 12 people. Well, what's your idea? They pitch it, then they be like, we ain't got nothing. Come back the next day, sit there in the office again. I thought of this when I was home, man. I got this bulletin board. You know what? Look, this is how we do work. And that again, they be like, oh, they all agree. Then you got the main man come in there, and he be like, pitch it to me. He sit there, Yeah, that's it. Let's see if we can get somebody to sponsor it and abundant for us, and we get these companies to, you know, just like, you know what they were showing. Well, I'm coming up with this and how I seen it because I was watching what's his name, the Green Arrow dude, and they was doing that in Green Arrow series, and I was like, that's how they do that shit, because that's what they do. They was just reenacting on what they do in them big buildings. I don't know the name say of it, but I know you know what I'm talking about.
Because that's what Nike did, man. With Colin Kaepernick, they said, look, we need to generate more money. We got Under Armour, we got Adidas, we got in competition with. Let's get us some damn nigga to start taking leads, and then we'll sponsor him because Colin Kaepernick was the face of Nike. And then guess what? When he became the face of Nike, because they know that you so-called Negroes are the #1 consumers, man. You need to just buy stuff, man. So now what they did, right? They make him the face of Nike, and guess what? Their stock market went about, like, what was it, 1.7 billion, something like that, man. They have more money than they have ever had, man. So that was all just a way for them to try and get more money. And then guess what? It came back and flipped on them. Because Zion Williams came out of his Nike shoe. This just plummeted back down. This is plummeted back down, man. But that's what they do. Oh, and another thing real quick, because Esau is so quiet, man, all right, and the elites, another thing they do is they search all these scriptures, man, and they see how blessings will come upon our people. Like one scripture we read real quick, right? Sirach chapter 3, verse 9. For the blessing of the father establishes the house of the children, but the curse of the mother rooteth our foundations. So they see that if you have the father in the house, that's a blessing, all right, amongst that household, amongst the children, man. So what do, man? They get the father up out of the house, man. That's part of them, that's as well as them, their thoughts being so deep and them being wicked, man. So now that the father is out of the majority of our people's houses, now you got so-called our little kids don't even go to school no more. They just skipping class, smoking weed in the bathroom, getting into fights, they turn gay. You know, all this wickedness comes upon our people because a woman cannot raise boys how to be men, man. That's why you barely got women coaches, man. How can a woman really coach a man?
They're trying to do it now. I forgot what team it is.
That's why I said that.
Yeah, it's in the Spurs team. The Spurs have an NFL team. I forgot what team it was. They accepted like 2 women assistant coaches. So they constantly see how they trying to constantly implement women into everything, constantly elevate the woman over the men. Some of all the different superhero movies and all that. That new Captain Marvel or whatever. Everything's about women on the pedestal. Making the men like they ain't shit and they ain't worth it.
And Marvel, real quick for the Marvel, they plan on changing the ratings. So you used to seeing Wolverine on the man, now Wolverine on the star. But another thing too to add on there, there was a chick, brothers was putting this video up, there was a chick that's actually, I think she's in college, and she's actually a woman playing football. She's like a D-back, a cornerback, and she's basically trying to, you know, I guess striving to go to the pros, I guess, I don't know, but she's going to keep going. They uplift this woman, you know, she's out there with the men, you know, it's crazy, man, playing football, like, not the women's football where they half naked. I'm talking about full equipment. I don't know the college team, but she's on there, man. Yeah.
It can't be Division 1.
Well, I don't know. I was putting the video up. I saw the thumbnail, watched a little bit, and I was there.
Sirach chapter 3, verse 9. For the blessing of the father establishes the houses of children.
Right, and we can take that back to Abraham. You know, Abraham was given with the promise of the blessing, man. You know, and Esau knows that, man. Esau knows that we got the blessings coming to us, man. He knows that, man. So why? He has to divert it now. So now, like the brother said, take the man out of the house. Okay, all right. And the big example there was the movie Claudine. You know, all right. You know, when Chenzo Jones, he played the garbage man. You know, and the mother, she was a single mother on welfare. And but the point was is that a man can't be in the house. So every time the social worker comes, he has to fucking hide, man. You know, okay. And just like a lot of these women out here, man, these households, man. You know, they may have their man living there, man, but they can't let them know that the man lives there. You know, because they won't get those goodies, man. You know, and a lot of these women out here, the demons, man, because they'll sell their man short, man. They'll kick their man in the car just so they can get the benefits, man. You know. And don't get with him. Don't get with him, man. Get him out the house. You kick him out. Do whatever she got to do, man.
It's better. Okay? It's better if you a woman and this dude is around his son or daughter, and he's willing. Let that man be the father, because better off benefiting from him being a father to your child
Yeah.
than you taking him down and putting him on child support. Because when child support hit him, you're only getting a percentage of what he makes. And guess what? Guess what? According to the system, he don't even have to be around to raise him.
Exactly.
If he, like my brother looking at, if he don't give a damn about his daughter, because she woman was spiteful to put him on child support, that suffered the girl, his daughter, to miss out on the father, even when she was in New Jersey. And now he like, look, he go to the judge, just because he's paying, they taking it out, he's considered a good father. He's doing his. It's wicked, yo.
It's fucked up, man.
You're a good father if you're paying your child support. Oh, that's a father.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
That's good.
Because that takes away from the child on so many levels, like how you said. For one, you know what I'm saying, the woman might do it out of spite, or for another, she might do it, you know, because of the situation or whatever. She might need to. Like, and I know from personal experience, mind you, I'm 17 years old, I'm in a program after being locked up or whatever. Before I turned 18, they sent me a letter in the program telling me that I had to appear at court, like right after I turned 18 in September, because I turned 18 in June. So right after I turned 18, I didn't have no job yet, no nothing. I had to go right down to the record, the Hall of Records or whatever the case may be. Yeah, that shit. The Hall of Records and shit. And they setting up the little meeting or whatever the case may be. I don't got no job, no nothing. And the paper, boom, I signed some shit, boom. 61 hours a week. Motherfucker, I ain't got no job. And out of that 61 hours a week, well, that's $244 a month. Out of that, she only got $56 a month, and the rest go to the court, to the system.
Wow.
So now, what the fuck is she gonna do with that for my son, right? And my son is only 1 year old. Now, I'm gonna be forced not only to pay child support. Now she gonna be looking at me to do more for the child, because $50 a month ain't shit.
So, but guess what? You
So,
women need to know
that
that's a
thing.
trick that Satan put upon you. Because that's for you to hate your husband, man. Because now when the government is taxing him to give to you, even though he can take a little percentage, you know, then guess what? It's not enough. He's not around. He mad at you because you got him on child support. Like you robbing his life, because you are. You robbing his well-being as a man.
Yeah.
As a man.
Right.
You know, as a man, he can't even go get him a one-bedroom. Because child support taken out of him. He want to kill your ass, man. He hope you die. So he can take his son, and then guess what? He offered child support, and he live a whole better life. On some real shit. Most of these men, man, I got my brothers and their friends talk about this shit. I be around. They talk about it, man. They want to kill you. And man, one dude, at one point, and niggas had to tell him to chill, because he was that fired up at the point, man. He was, you know, he never been on it. He was, you know, he older than me, but he finally got on it, and he was real going through that shit. He wanted to kill that bitch, man. You know?
That's woman shot a pass, right?
All
right, man. But the thing is, you know, if you women, especially you women that believe, man, you're watching these shows and shit like that. Look, man, if the dude want to be in their life, let him be, man, because he could be a father figure for your child to grow up, and he could be around. Your son, the kid needs that, man. You know, but if you put him on child support and then he pay his child support, don't expect him to do anything else. You the one got him on child support. That's proof that these women are stupid, man. You know, these women don't really have it all up in here. They don't care, because they just looking at money. Blocking it for my rent, but edification's sake, my homeboy, his chick finally put him on child support, and she thought, because she hearing from these other wicked women, gossiping amongst these other wicked women, put him on child support because he making out of this. You know, he got a good job. She thought she was calculating like she was gonna get this much when they told her. And like how you said, they took a percentage out of it. So she got chump change, so she pissed off at the him.
At him?
So I was like, yo, tell him take you off. He was like, yo, I'm trying to get her to do that. I gotta play on it more, you know? And she was like, yo, this is stupid. Yo, I was better off staying with you. She'd say, like, I was better off staying with you. Yeah, they got like a love-hate relationship. Like they be agreeing, but then they don't. You know, that's that worldly shit, you know?
I went by my state. You know, the reason why a lot of these couples are together is because of that, man. It's because the women, and the women want to go after. She want her big daddy Esau, man. Rather than having that's the biological father. You know, that shit is embarrassing.
Even if you're poor, man, it was better that you had your father in your life, man. No matter if you ain't got shit, because that's what the Lord can able him to get stuff, man, to get what you need, man. You know?
just alone the guidance of a father, man. That shit is priceless, man. I look back at my life now, like, man, man, that shit is precious, man. And to go without that shit, and now, you know what I'm saying, being like 30-some years old or whatever, you look back like, yo, I could have been a lot better off if my pops was around, man. Because there's so much that I missed out on that a young man needs in order for him to grow. You know what I'm saying? You miss out on a lot when you don't have your pops around, man. I'm saying, then talking with certain brothers or whatever, certain experiences that they had or other people they had around to help mold them. It's like, damn, I missed out on all this shit. So it's like, now I'm 30-some years old trying to play catch up, man. You know what I'm saying? When all we needed was our fathers to be there, man.
Yeah.
You know?
As a boy, you're curious, man. You know, you growing up in that age, your mind, you got a child's mind, but then you eventually gonna turn into a man. You got questions, so you be like, yo, dad, yo, what's up? And then you able to tell him other than he just not knowing and going off his own, you know, intuition or his own choice. And then what? A woman train up a child. I go.
Train up a child the way it should go.
Train up a child the way it should grow. But the scriptures say that if a woman train up a child,
Should be a few days of full of trouble.
he's full of days and full of trouble. You know, because he's picking up from the house of his mother's spirit, especially when they young, they timid. Man.
Right.
You know, so if he know that his mother, she does use foul words and shit like that, that's what he gonna do. You know?
And they real quick as well, that goes back to Esau, man. Because that was all the plot of Esau to cause all this damn chaos, man. You know, in another form what he does as well is through that music shit, man. You know, like you had that dude Neo made a song, she's independent, you know, all that stupid shit. You know, INDEP.
You know what that is?
Yeah, dumb niggas, man.
That was the start of all of that.
Yeah,
That was a wig.
So nigga over took that shit and ran with it, man. You know, so that's another form. Now she has benefits. Then she has music to motivate her as well to stay strong. You know, that's something. So man. This is
That whole thing started. That whole thing started too with TLC, man. I don't want no scrub, man. You know, that's when women started to flip on the man. You know what I'm saying? You see?
I heard they didn't even want to do that. Right? I heard they didn't even want to do that.
This is Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 22. It says, "How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man."
Right, and these are all of the different examples of what we're getting into, man. Because we clearly see that women have outdone men, all thanks to the so-called white man within this present time, man. And that goes back to what? Women's liberation, man. It goes back to that point right there. And what they set the woman up so that she can actually work and that Esau can get more taxes. That's what it was about, that. And then also part of, you know, disseminating the power from the man and transferring more over to the woman. So now the woman being in this so-called independent state, whether if she actually got a job and get it on her own herself, or whether she get assistance from the government, she still has the power to talk shit to the man. It's like, it's my shit, it's my good, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And you've inherited this shit from the so-called white man and you really ain't earned that shit. All you did was have a baby irresponsibly, and now you looked at as the one that got done dirty and the one that needs help, the one that needs assistance. When you are irresponsible in the first damn place, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what a lot of our people do. We have, you know what I'm saying? I was a part of it being young. You know what I'm saying? You have babies being young and you're irresponsible. You really don't know how to handle those full responsibilities and even know how to control a relationship. You know what I'm saying? But so many women out here are giving credit for being single mothers, but they're just irresponsible, going out and having wild, unprotected sex and just wanting to have a baby. They don't deserve to get shit for that, man. But that's because of this devil, man. You know? And more as you go along, we constantly see the man is always being put down because the society based everything upon feelings and emotions. And who's the most consumers out of men versus women? Women are. You know what I'm saying? They the most consumers and they shit is the cheapest. They buy up hella shit. You know what I'm saying? So he leans more towards them for every damn thing, man. Period. They're going to carry the society, man.
Just to add on to what you said, you know, this week, you know, if you watch boxing, this woman, which is she's the first, I guess, first female lady boxer of Floyd Mayweather Promotions. And y'all brothers look at this picture, you know, and she could kick ass. She'll whip your ass. I watched that fight. She beat that chick up, yo. And she just like a dude. She do all the, you know, the taunts, and just like, you know, she played with that girl in the ring, man.
That might be a
She
training.
That girl the fuck up, you know. And I'm thinking like,
Oh,
yeah,
Esau.
what if I fight?
Might be a fucking training.
No, but I'm saying this is America, man.
Run over that bitch with my gun.
Right there, man.
You know, hey, look at that, man. You know, if you get that, yeah, she
Yeah,
is,
you
right?
can see it.
She got a bunch of faces.
Yeah, you can see it. It's like the sun kind of fucking it up, but you can still see it though. It's good enough.
You know, but that's your woman today. That's the so-called Judite woman today, man. You know.
Power on these pit bulls.
And look, and matter of fact, there's a bigger picture. Now check that out. She naked. And going back to gymnos, man.
What
You know,
the fuck?
she naked. Y'all brothers see that fight? Yeah, because you know the women's boxing don't get too much promotion as the men do. But you gotta watch it. Look it up. You know, bitch can fight though. You know, this the American woman. You know,
You got them in the UFC too, beating the living hell out of each other, man. Then raising their hands up like they dudes and shit, man. Oh, muscular and shit. That's that damn new creature, man.
Newly created beast.
Word.
That was it.
I got a precept. This is Psalms chapter 58 and 1. Do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in heart ye work wickedness. Ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison.
That's how, hey, that's Esau Edom, man. You look at the second verse again?
It says, verse 2, yea, in heart ye work wickedness.
They hardly work wickedness, you know. I talking about they can't get no sleep man until they do some wickedness, you know.
It says, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth.
Right, because you control the elements of war, man. You know, okay? Your blessing is raining throughout the earth, man. You know, okay? Everybody is succumbing to your blessing as far as you being that top power in the earth, man. You know, you make it happen. Esau makes it happen, man. And it's evident why Jacob wants to go with Esau, man. He's winning, man. You know, Jake is nothing but a bunch of followers and a bunch of bandwagon jumpers, man. Just like how with basketball, man. You know, all of a sudden now everybody's a Golden State fan. Golden State been around forever, man. Anybody rocking Golden State nothing. Everybody rocking Golden State nothing, man. All of a sudden now here on the East Coast now you got people wearing Golden State jackets, you know, bandwagons, man.
It's like LeBron James fans. He was on the Cavaliers, and all the Cavalier fans are Lakers fans now.
Right. You see, you know, he's winning, man. He's winning. You know, the man of the king of foolery, man. Okay, the suit and tie, man. Jake want to follow that guy, man. You know, he want to follow him, man. He's winning, man. But see, they don't see that his power is dwindling down, man.
Right.
But they're still trying to hold on to what they got, man. You know, and Jake is doing a lot better than Esau these days, man. Jake doing all right, man. Jake doing pretty good, man. You know, they don't want to see this place go, man. You know, but to see that's the stumbling block that YAHAWASHI set up, man. Okay, because you people gonna be caught up in all this, man. Okay, you don't know what the hell's going on, and you're gonna be caught up in what this lifestyle, the riches of this world has to offer you, man. And you're gonna fight it to the dying end, man. You know.
This is verse 3. The wicked is estranged from the womb, and they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Hey, just like when they had that British bomb with the little demon king. Talking about the cookies, talking about a black man. It was a black man. You know. Now how is that? Is that learned behavior? What is that? What do you call that to where she can automatically pin it on somebody else, man? You know. It just lie like that, you know what I'm saying? But not just lie though, but just we want to blame Jacob, man, the accuser of our brethren, man. You see, you know, that's a manner of people, man. You know, and all Edomites they operate the same way, man. You know, they play the victim thing. You know, here it is now. She's playing the victim thing because she's saying that a black man took it. You know what I'm saying? So now, so you saying somebody broke in here? That's what the mother said, and robbed you people. Meanwhile, she's the one that took it.
Yeah, he's one of the little girls.
Yeah.
You know, said they didn't take the TV just to cook. Yeah. You know. All of a sudden now, you're the victim now. You're the victim now. You see?
That showed you, hey, them Edomites might have not even taught her that. That was just something in her to say, to get off, man. She just blamed the black man, so-called black man.
Right.
You know? But I got a quick piece of, we talked about the rich receiving their goods. That's what the stumbling block is. This is Luke chapter 6, and I start at 23. Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy. For behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your constellation.
Hey man, you gonna have it both good on both sides? Are you kidding me? But it don't work that way, man. The scriptures say that it's harder for a camel to pass through a needle of an eye, man. Then a rich man is easier for a camel to go to a needle of an eye than a rich man to make it in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, you can't get it but right on both sides, man. You know, you gotta have to take the L, man.
Best of both worlds, I'm telling
You know.
This is back in Psalms chapter 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth the ear, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. Break their teeth, O Yahawah, in their mouth.
If I could add, and that it said like they're like the deaf adder that stops the ear, and like when you think about a snake, when that venom get in you, you done. You know, when Esau philosophy get in you, you finish. That's why I say a rise ye and depart, but this is not your rest.
Right. It says, the poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. Break their teeth, O Yahawah, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Yahawah.
And it's talking about that power structure, man. Break them teeth, man. You know, that's what this prayer is being sent up to the Lord's about, man.
Right.
You know, break their teeth, man. You know, because Esau Edom has this world on a clamp down, man. You know, but he's slowly losing his power, man. You know, this word is what is shutting this place down, man.
It's killing.
You know, and they don't even understand why, man. They said it's the spirit, man. You know.
Yeah, hey, break their teeth. When you break the lion's teeth, he can't bite. So now, you know, if the Lord break the sexually of the ruler and break his teeth out his mouth, Esau can't bite.
You're gonna starve.
You're gonna starve, man. You know, you're gonna go into slavery. You're gonna go in your rightful position as being a slave, man. You know, but guess what? You're the least among the heathen. So you're the worst of all the slaves, man. So really, you're not gonna have it good in our kingdom, man. Not at all, man. You know.
He's so innocent soul, man. Because he's gonna get carnal, man. You know, he's gonna get carnal, man. You know, and he's already struggling with himself, man. He knows this place is going, and now they're not talking about the high, they're not talking about the high suicide rate. Okay, they're not talking about that. You know, see, amongst Esau Edom, you know, because why? Because the society is coming down. The good old days are not there. They cannot go grab resources like they used to, man. The resources are not there for them, man, for their prospective families, man. You know, okay? You know, those family riches have been squandered down, man, to this very day, man. You know, for the last days. You see? You regular peons, man, that who we gotta contend with, man. Y'all don't know what the hell is going on. You see? You know?
Hey, I'll say this. Hey, you know, brothers, hey, we all got our different preferences, and women, our different appetites. And you know, today you might be like, yeah, you know, probably Edomites. Some brothers don't prefer even dealing with Edomites, period. But you know, we have the power to deal with any woman we want, man. As long as she's not married, man. All right, we can deal with any nation. But guess what? I'll say this. This is my humble opinion. In the kingdom, you know, you probably won't even deal with Edomite women. Because you got to understand, our women going to be beautiful, man. It's going to be undeniable. You're going to take Israelite women over a concubine any day. And then on top of that, Esau is the least among the heathen. So then you got all the rest of the other heathens to get with. You know, Ishmaelite women, Hamite women, beauty of them women, Elam, you know, Japhet, man. So where does Esau appear? Where did he appear? So for you guys out there that's teaching, you know, you might got you an Edomite concubine, like that chick, man. You know, whoever her dude is, I know he Jake, teaching her, she an Edomite, teaching her that she gonna have some type of benefit in the kingdom. No, you're not. You gonna get destroyed on this side because you're an American. Man. You got a better chance of leaving this place. You know? But you got guys that are teach a Edomite woman that, hey, maybe you can make it, you know, Esau can make it, or whatever the case is. In all reality, man, you're gonna get put to death, man. Because in the kingdom, I'm telling you, man, our kingdom gonna be so beautiful. Where does Esau appear, man? But even the women, like there's some fine looking Edomites, you know, tall, some of them got big butts, you know. Dudes, hey, we know we met. But guess what? In the kingdom, it's gonna be so much more better. So in reality, when would you really want to deal with that? You know?
I want him just so Esau could feel a feeling of how it was when he was constantly taking our woman. I want them all like brand new socks and drawers. Light skin but a pecan.
Hey, brothers do it out of revenge, man. You know, but hey, you know, my point, you know, just a humble opinion. You know, it's like, where do you Edomites really stand, man? The Edomite man and the Edomite woman. Y'all going to slavery, you're going to look horrible, man, in the kingdom. You're already horrible looking now. So you're going to be horrible looking in the kingdom, man. Because in the condition and the health you're going to be in, who going to want to deal with filth, man? You're going to be royal, man. Hey, anything, you know, it's not going to be a dirt in the kingdom in our palace, man. Because we're going to make sure everything is polished. Man, it's gonna be clean, but it ain't. It's gonna make heathens clean when it ain't. When it's already clean. It's just gonna be there all day long, just cleaning. They're never gonna stop. It's gonna be clean forever. Ain't no breaks. Continue stroke, man. That's what you did with us. All right.
Continue with employment.
Continue cleaning, man. You know, the only thing they're gonna arrest is the Sabbath.
Hey, you made a point too, man, about how we're going to deal with that, man. The scripture say, man, that Esau Edom is the basis of man. So we know that the man is over the woman. So how low is the woman going to be, man? If he's the basis of man, you think we're going to be dealing with a woman like that? You know what I'm saying? You know. You know, it's on the contrary, man. It's the fact is that Esau Edom has posted this woman up in such a high esteem in society, man. You know, it's to where, you know, we subconsciously want to conquer that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's high esteem amongst our enemies. You can't see what I'm saying? You know, but they taking the Jake anyway, man. But I think a lot of them that rock with Jake like that, for the most part, man, some of them are Israelites, man. You know, that's the human faces, man. You know, you see, there's a lot of them got smashed.
And a lot of you guys, you know, there's other different things you're gonna be upset. You're gonna be highly upset. You know, you see groups, men, or you know, Moabites. I'm talking about the Israelites. Confusing their faces. You're gonna be highly upset. Individuals, their faces. You can't believe. They might even think that these other nations can make it.
Right.
Because they not realizing that they're Israelites, man. You know.
And the Lord, YAHAWASHI is going to put such a strong spirit in the future places, man. There's going to be no shadow of a doubt that they're going to wholeheartedly be this truth, man. They're going to be this truth wholeheartedly, man. Regardless of what people may say about them, okay? Regardless of what stereotypes are put out there, whatever negative sex is put out there amongst our people, you know what I'm saying? Or amongst what this whole truth is about, they're still going to be firm, you know, firm in that spirit, man. You know, it's going to take a great spirit, man, for the people to come in here, man, and do what they do, man. You know?
This is back in Psalms 58:7. Let them melt away as waters which run continually. When he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows, let them be as cut in pieces.
Hey, so you're gonna have a whole bunch of bow and arrows that's curved. The you shit. You're gonna shit up, go right back and pass you, man. You know, your old weapons of mass destruction is your creation, man. Okay, all right. You have a PhD in wickedness, man. You see, you know. So those weapons of mass destruction, man, are gonna be your destruction, man. Okay.
Hey, even his philosophy, it's like arrows as well. You know, it goes out to stick you, you know, to wound you, you know, bring you down to a certain level. But in all reality, hey, them arrows are getting cut in half, man. And now you're made out to be the liar as you are, man. You've been exposed, man. The mystery of iniquity, man. All right? You're being revealed in your time that you're the Edomites, man.
Right? And you said arrow comes around and it hits you, the arrow hits you. Esau's freedom of speech. Look at that. Freedom of speech is one of his democracies and his philosophies. So he goes out there, he says, yeah, freedom of speech. Now look at us, we're out here using your amendment, freedom of speech. So what? When you come up here, the cops come up here and try to arrest us, you're like, wait a minute, you got freedom of speech, you know? And that's an arrow coming back and hitting us.
And he can't just take it away because now you're taking away your right to speak. You know, you got Edomites that are mad and saying that the government is attacking their freedom of speech. You know, so guess what? Jacob made it bad for himself, man. And that's why you Edomites don't realize that, man. You know, the prophets of the Lord is the reason why these elites are attacking their freedom of speech and why they're attacking the internet. Because it's too much of an uprising against them, man. There's too much information that's being against you. They can't win the information. The problem relies with Jacob. Man, them devils don't care what Esau making their money off being a YouTuber, you know, talking about the end of the world. They don't care for that. They all we can do that. But their problem is these niggas, all right? These wetbacks, these spits that's on this corner and keep talking and causing a ruckus in the street, man. They don't stop, you know? Hey, guess what? This brother said it. Hey, they like baby kids. We don't die. We multiply. And what's happening is that this word, this gospel is going across the world, man. Man, Esau got supercomputers, man. Man, they got computers where I'm pretty sure they can hologram certain things, man, and they can see exactly when everybody is doing videos. They can exactly see how far and who. They label it down. They give a diligent search, so you got to understand. They put everybody in a certain bracket on the internet, man. When it comes to YouTube, you know, you either a YouTuber for this thing or you in that bracket. All right, you a YouTuber for that, you're in that bracket, and they can measure out everything, man. They got power like that, man. So how much they doing with the word of the Lord? Damn, this word of the Lord is bigger than what we expected. We got to start talking about this shit. Right. You know what? Now get them. You know, time. You know, stop ignoring them. You know. Right. So hey, man, it's the word of the Lord. You're scared because now you got brothers in Africa, we're Israelites. You know, you got brothers all over the world, even outside of America, London, man. We're Israelites. What you gonna do now? It's too late. You know? Yeah, it's a little more. It says, verse 8, as a snail which melteth, let every one of them pass away, like the untimely birth of a woman, that they may not see the sun. It says before, hey, that's deep, that's heavy, you know, and this is why also in Obadiah, you know, after 1,000 years of slavery, you're gonna be what? Rounded up, they're gonna be burnt with fire, man. Okay? Because why? Even in the scripture, with Psalms 58, the scripture says, you know, it should be as if you was an untimely birth, man, being that you never been. You should have died in your mother's womb. You know, that's ill, man. And that's Bible talk, man. All right. So if you can't understand that, then maybe you need to go back to the Christianity, man. You know, because the Bible is strong, man. All right. You got to be able to stomach what's there, man, because it's the truth. It says, before your pots can fill the thorns, he shall take them away as with the whirlwind, both living and in his wrath. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked, so that a man shall say, verily, there is a reward for the righteous. Verily, he is a power that judgeth in the earth, man. So if you think that there's no reward for us being out here, then you're sadly mistaken, man. You know, there's a reward for the righteous, man. You can't think that wickedness is going to live and prosper forever. You know, wickedness right now is on the high, but the Lord always resets the earth, man. And this time he's going to reset it for a second time, all right, to what? Make it right, man, to where you don't have to, man. Because when you read in Wisdom of Solomon, I think it's the second chapter, I think it's the first verse, or somewhere in there, it tells you that the Lord made this earth for our pleasure, man. You know, he made this earth not for us to, he made this earth for us to enjoy it. You know, we're supposed to be drinking and eating wine and things, you know, so we're supposed to enjoy those things, but we can't right now, man. You know, because the wicked is ruling.
In Job chapter 20, verse 4, it says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
It tells us also that Esau has a short rule. So he is the biggest hypocrite, man. All right? And it's only a short time that you can have your way, man. You know, the Most High didn't make this earth for the wicked, man. He made it for the righteous. We're just playing out a season, that's all, man. Brothers are back in the earth again, as they was in the past, in a few lifespans before. You know, back in the earth just to finish off the mission that they started from the beginning, being the first fruits. That's all, man. You know, I look at this place, it's like damn. You know, everything's moving fast, but when you think about it and meditate, you've been here before. You died before in the earth, man. It ain't nothing new. So what's really what you're afraid of? What's here anyway? You know, if you are the Lord, you don't really have nothing to really ask for as far as this world. You hate this shit, man. You know, what we ask for is spiritual things, man, to better ourselves in the word of the Lord, man. You know, everything else is just like what, man? Because if you gotta understand, it's a choice, man. You can accept this world and be what it is, but you're gonna have to be wicked. You want to go have fun? Well, go have fun then, you know. But your fun is gonna be wicked. The only fun here is being wicked. You know, our enjoyment is being around the brothers and then doing this work, man. You know, being feeling confident and proud in YAHAWASHI, man. You know, to be a part of the work and do the word, man. Then after that, then what? You know, go ahead. You got something?
Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach up unto the clouds.
Yeah, because his head reaches up to the clouds, man. This man is proud as hell, man. You devils think you can't be stopped, man. You literally think that, man. That's a proud devil, man.
Like Baby Boy and shit, when he fucking stuck his head up. Remember when Pete was like, man, what was that part when they were trying to figure out who stole Baby Boy bike and shit? Then the nigga, put his head up and shit. That's how he saw it.
But I ain't gonna whip his head.
Yeah, it's definitely this ass whoop, man. It is coming, man. And guess what? It's gonna be the Lord. You know, you jakes out there that you see this devil for what he is. You need to get back in the scriptures, man, and be more spiritual, man. You know, drop all that bullshit, that Black Panther shit, picking up arms, being my community. We gonna have our laws and rights, black money. Man, get the hell out of here. This place gotta be destroyed.
I seen something right on social media. Everybody want to pick up. You know what I'm saying? It's they teaching out people like self-defense or whatever. And you got the woman out there. I mean, like two of them looking like they on some Black Panther shit, swinging swords and doing all these moves and shit. All these people giving them all these type of lights and all of this shit. Like, yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, we got to mount up and all so man, that shit is for nothing, man. That shit look good and all that fancy shit. But when that time comes, man, your ass gonna get put down by 22 rounds, man. Put down with an F-fin or something, man.
Hey, yo, Jakes, you slaves, man. You slaves, but you can come up out of it, man. Right now, through the spirit, how about you now, the Lord's will? Going through the courts, trying to establish yourself on record. Trying to do this, it's never going to work because the elites run all that, man. They would never allow you by their law, to be established of what you think you want, man.
And you know what? A prime example of that, and it's crazy that so many people don't know about it. You know what I'm saying? Because the most person that actually tried something within the modern time, and he's been doing this for over 40 years, brothers, and I've been mentioning Dr. Claude Anderson. This guy has literally been putting in work for over 40 fucking years, and he's not like a regular activist and all of that shit. He actually knows all of the information, like everything from way back when. He can prove how all other nations that the Lord put their hands on, they got reparations, but yet we didn't get reparations. I'm saying Hiroshima and Nagasaki and all that, Japan got reparations. I'm saying all these other nations, they got reparations for America doing them wrong, except for us. Why is that? Because the system not set up for us. And he even went into how he was set up to, and he actually wrote what's that plan? One of the first affirmative action plans. You know what I'm saying? And presented it with Congress and all that, and try to get it done. You know what I'm saying? It got so-called got it approved and then switched everything up about it. You know what I'm saying? He was a part of this whole process, man. And this whole process. He even went up there to Washington and all of that, and was saying, you know what I'm saying, like they supposedly had a meeting, you know what I'm saying, to see what they're going to do about the so-called black community and all that. And only one Jake, a woman, that she's still relevant, Maxine Woodard, was the only one that was actually supporting her. They were saying the rest of them, they went to Capitol Hill, and he was saying like the rest of them, they went to the bathroom and hide until it was time for his time to be up. And he said even one of the white congressmen was willing to back him and said, hey, what's wrong with the people? They should be out here trying to help you out. Yet they want to run and go hide. You know what I'm saying? Until it's time for you to leave. What's wrong with your people, man? Like, why they can't get it together? You know what I'm saying? So that shows you that anything our people try to do, it ain't gonna come to shit, man. And he still puts in that work. I just got respect for him because he accentuates and he propels what the scriptures already say, so he give us more edification and we can actually use to prove that this society is against us and that everything we do is going to come to naught within the society. It's proven, and he gets into the nookie crannies of it, man.
And that's why the Most High got to kill 2/3, man. You generations that always come and that hate the Lord back in the earth, you got to die on this side. The scriptures say you must know it after death by pain, because you're useless, man. You're just a useless eater, man. All you want to do is sit back and just do you. You know? They're like, where's the uprise? Like, that's why the scriptures say, who shall rise up for me? Say it again.
Who shall rise up for me against the evil?
Who shall rise up for me against the evildoers? Because he's like a sleepy lion, man. You know, who gonna rouse him up? Who gonna rouse these niggas up? It's gonna take the Lord's elect, the prophets first, to speak, man. You know? Because other than that, Jake will be sitting here and just be chipped. There'll be cyborgs that bend over and let Esau ram his ass, man. You know, that's all you do.
Hey man, I'm deep, man. Look, they out the waters though, man, from that government shutdown thing. And guess what? It's still low key in effect because they only came up with a short-term plan until the summertime, man. And then it's right back to all that same bullshit, man. You know, of their jobs being threatened, stuff like that. We got a little taste of it, man. You know, but wait till it's the actual real deal, man. Lord willing, it be this summer, man. You know, because Donald Trump, at times, is continuing to further on. We get up to that next election, Donald Trump want to be able to say something, man. You know, we got a little piece of that world going, you know. So he gonna shut shit down and be all over from there, man. Lord willing.
Yeah, can you finish that?
Yeah, real quick, matter of fact, I'm gonna get all this since you mentioned it's about how niggas is nothing into folly, man. Right? This is Proverbs chapter 15, verse 21. It says, folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom, but a man of understanding walketh upright.
And a man of understanding walketh upright. You know, his glory is upright. You know, read that again,
It says, folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom.
Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom. So that's why a nigga love folly. That's why a woman would love folly. All right, Israelites, because you don't have no wisdom, man. You know, you have no understanding, and nor do you want it though. That's the thing. It's not because you don't have it; it's because you don't want it. You love to stay in a state of ignorance, man. That makes you feel good. And other niggas like that too. They be like, yo, you my nigga, son. Yo, you my nigga, son. Word is born, son. And as soon as you be like, as soon as this guy, brother Khalid, want to change up and do better in his life, I'm over here. Nah, you ain't the homie no more, bro. You changing on us, nigga. Nigga, you ain't shit, nigga. Fuck out of here. You don't fuck with us. Like, you see? Niggas want you to stay like that, man.
Crabs in the bucket, man.
Yeah.
Crabs in the barrel, crabs in the barrel, man. I mean, Esau likes to perpetuate that whole lifestyle, man, of us doing that, man, because of lack of resources to where somebody can advance, man. You know, when somebody does advance in the hood, man, they look at it as a great marvel thing. Like, nigga, how do you do that? You know what I'm saying? Then they hate because it's like Jake is so far asleep. They lack the will be able to go ahead and formulate something to try to make themselves feel better, man. You know? So it's almost like somebody in a dead sleep, man. Dead sleep, man. You wake them up, man. You wake somebody up out of a dead sleep, and that sleep is good to them, man. They ready to cut your head off, man. And go back to sleep. You know? I'll keep going, man. And you ain't see that shit, you know? So that's how Jake is, man. Jake is just in a dead sleep, man. Dead sleep, man. You know? They love to have a soul.
Yeah, they say ignorance is bliss, man.
Right. And another thing too, his brother was making me think of that rap shit again. You know, you got these rappers, they're local in their hood, get loved, they think they loved by the streets and shit until they get put on. And they start making some dough, but they still in the hood. You're teasing these niggas out here.
That's right.
Just because you being there. It don't matter if you humble or you call yourself being humble. You know, you here, you in the way. You know, when you walk through, why is it everybody gotta look at you? You're teasing niggas, man.
That's what it is.
You know? So niggas want to take your head off.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what he's so perpetuating, man. Because now he's giving us these little contracts, these little rappers that might be known in the Midwest. You know, a couple of, because how they have the local rap stations there. They have that little top 10, and it'd be rappers that we don't even know about. The little local shit that they know about. You know, a couple of states. Over the Midwest, and they give these contracts and they give a little money and they shine. So what they're gonna do? They're gonna go back to the liquor store, love, all kinds of wickedness. You know what I'm saying? Then they got a bunch of knuckleheads just roll with them. Okay, so something like
Make my one
shot.
take the
You know what I'm saying? Plus, they put all the guns in the street, man. The Chicago was flooded with guns, man. So don't you think that ain't gonna happen? This is all systematically done, man. You know?
As you were saying though, niggas gonna hate when you wanna do the right thing. That actually happened with Snoop Dogg though, man. Snoop, I'll never forget it, man. He made the video. He was like, you mean tell me I can't come back to Long Beach because I want to put on for the kids, cuz? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to call. He's like, because I don't want to call another grown ass man.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey. And that happens because Jake is on their feelings because they felt like they was left behind, all right? Because he might have some guys that have been rolling with Snoop, but he can't carry the whole damn city on his back. He'll has in the circle or who he has, but then somebody else that might be a hanger on, he was left behind. Now, fuck you.
Ain't shit.
You know what I'm saying? He come over, man, fuck that shit, man. And they ready to roll on it, man.
And that's why this truth is so more beautiful, man. And it's the truth. That's why we call it the truth. YAHAWASHI. Because when this brother's an Israelite, he was well taken care of, man. Even if he ain't have, and if he needed something, hey, he can work out a deal. He can work for him, so he can establish his family, man. That's how we kept that, man, back in the ancient times, man. This brother ain't have nothing. Hey, this brother come, you know what? I'll let him till the sheep or whatever. We work out a deal, and then you work for me, and then you could, establish something for your wives and your children.
And that's how it was in ancient Israel, because if you didn't really have too much, like how your brother said, you can negotiate a deal with somebody that was pretty well established, and you will work for them for 7 years. And after that 7 years, you should have enough substance to do your own thing, have your own land, your own everything, so that you can feed your family and stuff, man. That's how it all went. You kept it within the community, and that's what Dr. Claude Anderson and we was talking about too, that even Martin Luther King realized where he went wrong about it in him before he died. When he said, I messed up, I let my people, I think I let them start burning the building. Because he knew we wasn't supposed to integrate. And Dr. Claude Anderson said that was the worst thing that we could have ever done, was integration, to be intermingled with these other nations. Because all they want to do is take. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. But when we had our own shit, Black Wall Street is a prime example. We had our own banks, own libraries, everything was thriving, flourishing.
Right. Yep.
Esau couldn't mess with it. But then what happened? They had to drop bombs on it. You know what I'm saying? To get rid of it. So if Jake was to try to establish that now, Esau not going to have it. If he wasn't having the thing, he's not going to have it now. He's going to try to turn it. Say for instance, us right here, we have money like LeBron James and them or whatever the case may be, but we just wasn't as well known or whatever the case, right? Say we try to set up York out, like right here at the corner, like you can't see it now, but like at the corner right past that Sonic, that was a black bank right there, City National Bank, you know what I'm saying? They had a couple of them in York. Now this shit is torn down now. You know what I'm saying? So say for instance, we set up a bank here. You know what I'm saying? The Bank of America. We took that shit over, set up a bank there. You know what I'm saying? This Dollar Tree, we took this over. This whole shopping center was ours and shit. Esau going to eventually find some type of way to say, yo, think about jobs.
Yeah.
They getting together. Money is rising in the neighborhood. I don't like that shit. You gotta drop it down on them niggas.
Well, that's the nigga.
I don't like that shit. They gonna try to find a way to frame us to say that we doing something illegal or we got this money by some type of illegal means, whether we money laundering or doing something else. They're gonna try to set brothers up and frame brothers. They will come to us on the style, like boom, need you to do this. Brothers ain't with it. Okay, well, we'll see you later.
Right.
Then they putting them cuffs on you with some damn false ass paperwork that said you did this and the third. Right. Now you getting 20 years, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they'll always look for some loophole, man. They'll try to find some loophole, man. They get you, like I said, and they take a lot of you simple jakes, man. They catch you on the easiest thing, man, on tax evasion, man. Right. They catch Jake on a tax evasion. That's the easiest thing that they catch you on, man. Because Jake is just so fucking undisciplined, okay, and just frivolous spending, man. You know, don't keep track of nothing, man. You know, the motherfuckers are just so far going into their money that sometimes don't even fucking file the taxes. They forget to file taxes, man. You know? Oh shit, well, shit, damn, I got owe money. Oh shit, man. Oh, fucking shit, man. Fall on, you know? Yeah. I'll get to it when I get to it, man. Fuck, you know? The deadline came in quick, man. He in the club, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's why I see in this one,
Jake funny as hell.
hey, Jake, we talking about these things because we letting you people know there's no other way, no other salvation but through YAHAWASHI.
Right. That's it. Man. That's the only way.
Deuteronomy 28:68, he said at the end, no man shall buy you, right? No man shall save you, man. You know? You're not gonna, scriptures tells in Deuteronomy 28:15, all of the curses. You know, he tells us before that, you know, that all of the blessings if we follow the Lord, but then it also goes into all the curses if we don't follow the Lord. And this is why you don't have your people behind you. And it's a shame. I watched Dr. Umar, he spoke good, you know, fell to nothing. You know, and now it looked like he just for his money and shit, do a little shit. But them guys is really just for their money, man. You know, they woking themselves, they don't really give a fuck. They ain't making no school. No one school is gonna change shit. The hell with LeBron James open up this school? Man, get the hell out of here, man. That ain't doing nothing because in the schools, they're not teaching you people who you truly are. It's just a black, it's a black name school. Half the so-called black guys. That's it, man.
Uniforms. Yeah. Raise money for uniforms for the kids.
Yeah, it's not the outward, it's the inward that you should have. Yeah, you're gonna hire all black teachers and all black this and all black that. But they're gonna be teaching you that you're from Africa, man. Still fucking sleep, man. See, the truth, the word of the Lord is the truth, man, to break us up out of this captivity, man. And then the physically, he said, with the brightness of his coming, you know? So, hey.
I got something real quick. Zechariah chapter 7, verse 11. It says, but they refused to hearken and pulled away the shoulder and stopped their ears.
Yeah, that's what Jake do all the time. They pull away the shoulder. Come on, man. Come on. They always sucking their teeth. Come on, man. Nobody want to hear that right now, man. They ain't on that Bible shit. Come on, bro. That's back shit. Oh, Lord. Bro, you a false prophet. You a false prophet. Nobody want to hear that. Yo, the fuck out of here. Yo, what man of the Lord is going to use those words, though? Like, come on, bro.
Now
he a judge.
Moses, you ain't moving the Red Sea.
Yeah, and then when they scoffing like that, they get one or two little hyenas next to them, and then they feel like, we're right. Look at you. Nigga, you're all going to die, man.
Hey, remember Sarnetta in New York? It's like, yo, he was mad as hell. Like, yeah, y'all niggas ain't getting no money though. Get some pussy, niggas. You know, just straight up that.
Carnal shit.
That's vanity, man. You know? And you chicks out there, man, we ain't intimidated by your looks, man. We see you pulling up, man, school face and looking, and you had one guy, he's talking shit in the car. The windows are up, man. That's how wicked these niggas are, man. That's how much they against you, how shine, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how much they against you, how shine.
To himself.
Yeah, he trying to talk like through the glass, like,
yeah.
No, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know? And it's just the fact is that, man, they could, man, they want to lay hands on us stuff, man. But my thing is that you shouldn't have to be concerned with what you want to do with us, man. Because you guys can't even stand up for your own self, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys can't even stand up for your own self for nothing, man. You don't stand for nothing, man. You have no type of integrity. You know what I'm saying? Everything is happy-go-lucky, man. You just, Jake's day is whatever the way the wind blows, man. You know, just look at them, man. These people ain't got they ain't take care of no real business, man. They just aimlessly walking. You know, we go up Springfield, man. You know, and just drive around, just look at people, man. Niggas say, hey, you know, wherever the wind blows. No sense of anything, man. You know.
But they refuse to hearken and pulled away their shoulder and stopped their ears that they should not hear.
Come on, fuck out of here. When the man had, yo, what you say on the basketball game? Yo,
Football rules, get away from what you talking about.
Anyway, like I was saying, where we going tonight? Like, block it out. Oh, did you see the video pop up? Here it is. You see a related video because you was watching some bullshit with a brother there. Okay, you click the video because you're concerned about the garment. What's this? And as soon as I say, you niggas, shit, fuck. Yeah. You want to hear that though? Yeah.
Sad, no, all the Lord's counsel.
Meanwhile, they listen to that trash on the radio all day, every day, man. You know, playing the same 10 songs, man. You know?
Every hour.
Same song.
That's controlling, man. You listening to these radio stations that, you know, they was established back in the day to push the music across the world for Jake. You know, that soul music used to be that slavery, you know, uplifting your spirit for whatever you going through, man. Like the blues and things like that. That's what the music was really for, man, to uplift you. But the music now, these radio stations, all they do is they're told by their program director to play certain songs, man, because it's to condition you. You know, you be driving to work and you gotta listen to the radio. You in the company's car or some shit, and you got the radio playing because you don't want to be in silent. And then eventually you be like, all right, you cursing your shit out, what the fuck is this shit? But then you don't want to hear it. Like, then you let it start running 2 days in a row. I mean, well, third day now you doing it. You start. You be like, yo, what the fuck? That man song. Then you end up saying, yo, I kind of like that shit. But first you was cursing it out. It's conditioning, man.
Control.
You be like, yo, next thing you be round a brother be like, yo, you listen to that? You like, nah, I don't listen to that shit. Yes, you do. You know? Next thing you know, you be like, yo, what's that CD? You go to the CD spot. I don't know that dude's name. What's that song go, man? Oh, I got you, blood. I got you, brother. You like, yeah, you put in your car, you be like, brother come around. Brother get in your car. You don't want nobody to know what you're listening to and shit. You know? Because it's conditioning, man. These saw think tanks, they came up with that shit, man. They saw what was genuine with Jake doing it, especially when Jake first came out with the hip hop shit. You know, Public Enemy #1, that was like, fight the powers that be. No, fight the power. What they talking about? Fighting Esau in the system, man. You know, the Flav looking like a dummy.
That was, you know, though, that was it was a wise concept that Public Enemy came up with. Because they were so
605
outside the box at that time, and they were so like militant, you know. But then the balance with Flavor Flav was like a comic relief. You know what I'm saying? So where it kind of took the edge off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Even though they were talking some truth and they were standing on their pivot. But when you had Flavor Flav, it cut the little edge off it, so it kind of like marketed it to a way to where it got forth with the mainstream, you know. So that was a cunning marketing scheme for Public Enemy, man.
And the video itself is pretty powerful. Yeah, all the Jake in the street with him marching. That was like, yo, we fighting the power. We together. It looks together.
Right.
But in all reality, this truth is gonna bring us together, and the Lord is gonna bring us together, which is starting with the elect, man. So go ahead, Doc.
That's right. And it says, they made their hearts as an adamant stone, lest they should hear the law and the words which the Lord of hosts hath sent in his spirit by the former prophets. Therefore came a great wrath from the Lord of hosts. It says, they made their hearts an adamant stone, lest they should hear the law and the words which the Lord of hosts hath sent in his spirit by the former prophets. Therefore came a great wrath from the Lord of hosts.
Therefore came a great wrath, man. You know, Lord, hey, take you up on your challenge. So you don't want to hear, it's okay. I don't want you to hear. You know, because then the great wrath is going to come upon you.
And it's like in Romans the 9th chapter, how you had the vessel of wrath fit for destruction. You know, because Pharaoh, he made his heart stone, man. So the Most High could show his and really he was meant to do that so the Most High could destroy him. Shows power.
And that's why Jake, they're gonna see that power. They're gonna wish you was a part of the power, but then what? You gotta die on the side first. You know?
It says a little bit more. It says, therefore, what's the last word? It says, therefore, it has come to pass that as he cried, and they would not hear, so they cried, and I would not hear, saith the Lord of hosts.
Yeah, see?
Lord
Lord cried, you didn't hear. Now you cried, the Lord don't hear you. Get the hell out of here then. Hey, you think the Lord a pushover, man? You think the Most High sitting up there, he just some type of God that you're supposed to just love? Man, the Most High got a sense of humor too, man. You know, he said, look, he said when they calamity come upon them, he gonna laugh. Oh man, you imagine the power of the universe laughing at you, man. God, so you mad at the small clay that he put in the earth? You mad at them? How much more him, man? You know, they're just messengers. We're just messengers. We're just clay. That's just messengers. That's all we really are. We're just a spirit inside of clay. That's it. If you look at it in the spiritual eye, you're just here to do a job, man. You know, because our kingdom is coming. We ain't really living here, man. We just here. When you finally wake up in the truth and, you know, your spiritual birth, you have to get in your mindset that, look, you're not yourself anymore. You got to learn yourself all over again. You got to train yourself to not to be your old self until the Lord could just, you know, smooth sell you the right way. That's why the scriptures say wisdom shall sup with them and you in the crooked ways. You know, and I think because you got to get trained in the right way, you got to become a discipline. You know, you become a disciple. Then when you're a disciple, then you get to a point where you become an apostle. Apostle means to be sent out. You know, so being in this truth, man, it's everything, man. The Lord is up there and he's laughing at you, man. The Lord has a sense of humor, man.
That's right.
And these jakes want to take the scriptures, man, and put it in a box, man, and have it to where break through glass in case of tribulation. They want to wait till shit hit the fan to when they want to start bring out the Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? Now the time is right now to come to the fold, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we know what's coming down the pipeline, man.
Hey, you guys that don't believe in the Most High, you're in a rude awakening, man. You think that, okay, for all of your wickedness, you think you're not going to get paid back for it, you saw? But there's a power that's sitting there waiting, and it's going to get you in the right time to bring forth vengeance upon you, man. Hey, the Lord said revenge belongs unto him. You know, whatever we go through, we got to take care for him. Because we ain't to take vengeance up where, yes, once we want righteous vengeance, but then what? We got to leave it onto the Most High because he is that perfect terror that he knows perfectly how to revenge upon you and to make you remember for what you did, man. Most High is that great power. You got niggas living in this earth as if the angels don't exist or the Lord don't exist, that you're not being watched. We're being watched right now, not by the eyes of just the audience, brothers, you know, sisters, whoever, or just demons and scoffers, or these people out here. There's a celestial being watching over you, man. And you don't believe that, then that's on you. Because when the Lord revealed himself in his YAHAWASHI coming back, oh, you in trouble. What they do? Trouble. You in trouble, man. He saw you in trouble. 2/3 of our people, you're in trouble, man. All right?
Yeah. This is Ecclesiasticus of Sirach, chapter 23, verse 19. It says, such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts.
Wow.
Yeah. See, men only, you got some men that only fear the eyes of men, man. You only fear because you got Jake that won't they don't want they hear what we saying, but they want to be against it because it's easy. If you know, Jake, you got this new character, Elder Apostle Tahar put up. You know, this guy whacked out of his mind, man.
Alton Johnson.
Yeah, you know, and he's an Israelite. He don't want to care for him. But it's easy for him to come against us because that's what Jake normally. It's easy for Jake to do. It's easy for me to come against another Jake, but when it comes to going against another nation, it's scary to them. It's like that's not, you know, because they know that how other people feel. They'd rather say, look, I would want these people to feel. I want to entice these people and get these people to be on my side, man. You're into your own feelings, man. And then on top of that, that nigga full of Christianity.
Yeah.
I know you put up that video about the transvestite beating that other gay dude up, whatever the case may be. He might be gay. You know, if you feeling that bad about that, you know, that's judgment, my man. What you mean? What are you trying to start? You know, like, look, what do you mean? Like, what do you? Come on, man. If you feel some type of way with that, then hey, you a little sugar, man. You got a little sugar in your tank, man.
Everybody knows the Christian church is full of sugar, man.
Yeah,
it's evident, man.
Yeah.
You know, the choir, you know,
Yeah.
the people that lead the choir, the ones that they're all like I said, you know, there's something going on there. They want to try to suppress that, man, but it's there, man.
Right.
It's there, and you want to try to justify it and make it look like it's not there, and then you want to try to not go into the book of the law. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you want to say the laws are done away with. You know what I'm saying? This is
Right,
why
so you
it's
can justify
spiritual that
your
they don't deal with the Old Testament, man. It's because they reject the prophets, man.
Yeah,
you know?
another thing too, let me say this too, is that you know, just we defenders of the gospel. So of course when people come up against the word, you know, we're gonna defend the Lord. YAHAWASHI, you know, I mean, Lord's will, all right? And you got certain men that, you know, they figured, you know, let me do this YouTube shit, yeah? That's how niggas in their mind. Let me do this. Let me get some equipment. I'm gonna order from Amazon. I'm gonna give me some equipment. I'm gonna give me some headphones. Alright, I'm gonna have somebody that one of my coworkers at the job can set it up. But they was telling me that I got the gift